Hi everybody, I'm Senator Rich Funke. Democracy is alive because of the brave men and women who swear an oath to defend it. Each year, the New York State Senate selects veterans from around the state to recognize for their service and their sacrifice. This year, I've selected a woman whose love of the military and the lessons learned while serving drove her to teach, motivate, and challenge others to be the very best they could be in life. I'm proud to announce my selection for the 55th District is Betty Perkins Carpenter.
The military means everything to me.
As a 17-year-old at Franklin High School in 1949, Betty felt that call to service. Back then, you needed your parents to sign before you could join up. So Betty approached her mom.
And the answer was no. And my mother's comment was, nice girls do not join the military.
So Betty called her uncle, who worked at the Pentagon at the time. He signed, and Betty was off to the Air Force. She was a great athlete and competed in swimming and diving competition. When the Air Force noticed how good she was, they gave her a special assignment.
We'd like you to train our pilots and crews in survival. And he said, I've already picked out our slogan, and he said it's going to be bring them back alive so they can fly again.
After finishing her military service, Betty returned to Rochester, where she started Perkins Swim Club. She coached aspiring Olympians, started Fit by 5, and fitness programs for all ages. She served on the President's Council for Physical Fitness and wrote books on the subject. And through it all, Betty always found a way to stay active in the veterans community.
Oh, let's see, Armed Forces Day and just things like that where I can stay with the military in some way.
Teaming up with a former local journalist, Tiana Stevens, and Kodak Alaris, one of Betty's most recent projects has been identifying Korean War veterans from photos.
They're 8 by 10 pictures, and they're beautiful, they're pristine. When Kodak made copies, they wear white gloves. That's how pristine they are. And they said, so many of them said, well, Betty, you're not going to find anybody, they're dead. And I said, no, I'm alive, others are alive, so let's see if we can find them. And this is so exciting. They said, Betty, you'll find 1 or 2. I found 28. 28, and there's a story behind every one of those 28.
Sergeant Betty Perkins Carpenter will be honored at a special ceremony in the state capitol Tuesday, May 16th. My thanks to all of you for the many submissions this year. If you'd like to nominate someone from the 55th District to the New York State Veterans Hall of Fame for 2018, please submit in writing to our district office the veteran's name, address, phone number, rank at the end of their service, and tell us why they are being nominated. Until next time, I'm Senator Rich Funke.